Good afternoon, guys. What's going on? Everybody doing okay? Finally made through Wednesday, so now we're to Friday Eve. I call it thank God it's Thursday. Anyways, long awaited, overdue video. Excuse me. You know, I got this pedal, I think like a couple weeks ago, the Evh-SDE-3000. That thing is a son of a gun, man, to try to figure out. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. The best video I've seen, and it's better than the one I'm about to do, is the one by our buddy Kyle. Man, he does a super job of explaining what goes where, from what to what, which is what I'm going to try to do, but I know I can't do it as good as he can, that he has done. Going to do a few sound samples. Basically, my idea was to be able to go from the Sammy / Van Halen 3, 2015-16 Van Halen tour, that sound back to, any of the Roth records, any of the mono, just regular stuff. I wanted to be able to have all of it. And I think that, any of us that are doing that, that's what we really want, is we want to be able to go back and forth as we want to, So that's kind of what I've done. I've had a lot of help with this. I refuse to take any credit for this at all, besides physically hooking the stuff up. Brad, you've helped me out a lot. John Conklin, you've helped me out a lot. Geez, man. Just thank you everybody for the help and being patient, because, man, I'm not much of a gear guy. I know how to hook pedals up, but this thing here, the Evh-3000, is like a never-ending rabbit hole, and there's no right way or wrong way to do this, But let me demonstrate what I'm talking about, the way I did it, and we'll go through some sounds, and I'll walk you through it. Let's see. Yep, we've got reverb on. So what I'm going to do first is just some Roth stuff. For that, I'm going to turn the SD3 off just for now, just for it's pretty quiet, Keep in mind, the way I've got this hooked up, I barely got the combos. I've got two combos instead of just regular cabinets. I barely got those things on. Barely at all. And I mean, you can hear how friggin' loud. Just some David Lee Roth stuff, just random stuff, got the reverb turned up pretty good, so let's do it. Let's run. Turn the DD3 on. Okay, we can turn that off and turn up. You get the idea, you know what I mean? The way I have that running is just running mono, so that's really all the mono effects. I got my effects separated. I've got a mono on one side, or mono running to everything, and then I've got my stereo stuff just running to the wet cabinets, you know, on the outside, my combos, whatever. But my mono stuff goes everywhere, so it's just... Okay, let's get into some Sammy and like later era. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to dry this stuff up. We'll turn the reverb off, okay? Because, you know, all the David Lee Roth stuff used a ton of reverb. So I got to do it times 3. Okay. So we turn the reverb off, and this is what we got. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the harmonist, and we're going to go to Evh preset 1 on the DD3. Preset number 2. This is kind of my favorite delay because it lets you do like the Women in Love thing, you know, the intro to that. I don't do it perfectly, but yeah, just wanted to do a quick demo now that I finally, like after 2, maybe 3 weeks screwing with this thing, finally got it right. And I love the Wolfgang. Gotta love that thing, huh? You know, you ain't got to, but there she is. Anyway, want to go through real quickly how I have this thing running. Can I see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I know this looks like a bunch of snakes, but it's really not. It's really kind of easy, okay? We're coming out of the 6505 mini head. We're coming out. We're going into the bray box, okay? We're going out of the bray box into the speaker cabinet, into this cabinet, okay? Because this thing, the 6505 MH, does not have a pre-line out. And you got to have that for these, okay? So we're coming out of that, going into the NS2. I know this has one in it. For my setup, it doesn't work that well. So I'm still using my NS2, going from it to the PS6. This is my harmonist pedal. Coming out stereo into the inputs of the 3000, okay? Then we're coming out left and out right to both the combos. By the way, those are set on a clean setting. The way they're getting their tone is from the pre-out of the Bray box, coming from the preamp of the 6505 mini head. Okay, this here will cover your pretty much all your Sammy era, later stuff, the later tours or whatever, and balance, carnal knowledge, some of OU812. This will get you there. Okay, now for all the Roth era stuff, I've got this stuff running mono, okay? First, we're going guitar into the tuner, okay? Tuner to boost pedal. The boost pedal just makes the tap harmonics, it just makes them easier to get, okay? Going from there into the EVH flanger, from the flanger to the DD3. The DD3 I use strictly for Ain't Talking About Love. I'm going to put that in here once I figure out how to do it. The EVH4 preset's just not close enough for me. I like it to be dead on for Ain't Talking About Love. So from there, we go to the phase 90. From the phase 90, we go into the head, okay? And that's how I get my mono stuff. So I've got my mono stuff over here and my stereo stuff over here. And I can turn this off and bypass it and run everything through all 3 amps. And if I turn this, whatever. Anyway, that's how I do it. I urge you to check out Kyle's video. Kyle does a way better. This looks like a friggin' mess, all this stuff, But just wanted to say thanks to all the folks that helped me. Can you put that back on me? Mm-hmm. Can you get over here where you can see me? You're not looking at my nose. Just wanted to say thank you to all the people that helped me. This has been I'm actually physically tired from trying to figure all this out, because here's the deal, folks. There's no wrong way or right way to do this. And it just, it's kind of like, reminds me of that, back in school, the teacher would start on this side of the room and she would tell somebody something, and then it would go through all the students. And then by the time it got over here, it was something, completely different. And this is kind of one of those things. For you guys out there struggling and need some help, ask questions. Ask the people, you can ask me questions, Kyle, all the other folks. There's a ton of YouTube videos out there. I'll probably upload mine to YouTube. The main reason I decided to go with the combos as opposed to standalone cabinets, like 1 by 12 cabinets or 2 by 12 cabinets is I just couldn't, I didn't trust, and I know people have done this. Kyle did it, A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it with single cabinets or 2x12s, and they have to use a power amp. Well, in the past 3 weeks, I've asked everybody under the sun about a power amp, what a power amp that I would need for such a small thing, because we're not talking about 4x12 cabinets. We're talking about 1x12 cabinets, because I was going to get 2 more PV 1x12 cabs and do, you know, just the cabinet. But I've had this line 6 for 24 years. I got online and bought another one just like it for $180, and I take pretty good care of my gear, pretty good stuff, pretty good care of it. And it kind of pissed me off because when I got this one in, it's in better shape than mine. But anyway, I know the reason I bought another one was A, I've already had one, and B, I know this amp in and out, backwards and forwards, so it's not like I had to figure it out when I got it, and got it a great deal. But anyway, that's how I do my stuff. I've got this hooked up. I've got to get a friggin' pedal board because I mean I've got cables going every friggin' where. But this is just the way I'm doing it. Like I said, there's no right way, wrong way. Just ask questions. You know, there's pages for this. There's a page for, you know, the wet, dry, wet. You know, there's not too much going on there. I asked a power amp question, and I think it's probably still not answered. So, you know, just there's a lot of resources out there. A lot of people that want to help, that know what's going on, and you know, I mean, I'm more of a player. I like the gear, and I know, you know, the basics or whatever. But I'm more of a just kind of a player kind of guy. But you know. It is what it is, no big deal. Just wanted to say thank you guys, and just being patient with me, because I mean, I know I made my original post about this probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to getting it figured out. But it just took me some time. But yeah, the Evh-SDE-3000, definitely a great pedal. I know Sweetwater's got them $100 off until the end of this month, so you still got time to grab one before they go back up to $600, but definitely worth it. I can't wait till I can get in there and program some of my own delays, you know, because this thing has memory where you can program your own delays in there and come up with your own deal. You know, you don't have to be Eddie all the time. You can be whoever you want to be. Be the best you can be, and that's what I'm interested in doing. Anyway, I hope this was educational in some degree. I still suggest, if you're having issues with this, you're not running it like I am with combos, and you're doing it with like 1x12 cabinets, I would really highly suggest you look at Kyle's video. I've tried to post it or share it every way that I can just to get the information out there. He's a great guy. I've been following Kyle for a long, long time, ever since, you know, his first 5150 guitar that he got from my buddy Mitch, you know, at Main Street way back when. That's how long I've been a fan and been following him. So just little kudos there to you, Kyle. Thanks for everything that you do, all the videos of the guitars and all that stuff. Us EVH freaks eat that stuff up. But anyway, just wanted to make this video and just give a little update, guys. Thank God next week we go on vacation. We're getting the frick out of here. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really kind of burnt out on this delay, man. I'm telling you, it's got my head smoking as far as I'm just ready for a break. But I'm finally glad to get to the end of this rabbit hole. You know, because that's all this stuff is, just rabbit hole. Like I say, there's no wrong way or right way. Oh, that was a lot to say. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the summer, and I'm ready for college football. See you guys in the fall.